But the real wealth is nature. Real wealth is human talent.
Resources,
climate change, biodiversity, inequality.
inclusion.
Nous sommes dans un état d'urgence qui mérite que l'on se retrouve sur l'essentiel.
I'm so excited
1,000 solutions.
to start the
Help people transition.
Ecological design.
Good morning and welcome to ChangeNOW 2020. 2 years ago, we started the first edition of ChangeNOW at Station F with 2,000 participants and change makers. We started with nothing, with just a vision, and some of you were already here at that moment. And I want to thank you for your continued support and for the faith you have in the project we are holding. Today, we are at Grand Palais. And all the team, me, the team, the two co-founders, everyone is super happy, super proud to welcome you here. In the lapse of just 2 years, the ecosystem has grown. Today here we are hosting 1,000 solutions and we're expecting over 20,000 participants. So change is on the rise. Being here today is super important to us because this place has been created for the World Expo of 1900. And you know, 150 years ago, there was the Industrial Revolution. And to accelerate the Industrial Revolution, we created amazing platforms which were called the World Expos. Today, what we say is that we are leading a new revolution, a revolution based on environment and humanity. And that's why we wanted to come back here to showcase the state-of-the-art of progress in those fields and to create this first World Expo of innovations for the planet. Deciding to come here for the young startup we are was super challenging. And at the same time, it was a no-brainer. Because for us, we were just dreaming of offering this place to the ecosystem and to the people who are changing the world. Before starting, I would like to just come back a little bit on our DNA, the mission of ChangeNOW. Because since the beginning, ChangeNOW has been designed to achieve a mission. The mission to accelerate the transition towards a more sustainable world. And we do that by gathering the resources and driving them to the solutions. We are deeply focused on concrete action at ChangeNOW. And so for us, ChangeNOW 2020 will be a success only if, at the end of those 3 days, some startups have found their investors here. If it will be a success also if talent has found a great job, a meaningful job in an impactful company. It will be a success if for example, we also have a film market on Saturday afternoon. It will be a success if some movies talking about big issues, global issues, and solutions will find funding or support to be launched. And also, it will be a success if the 20,000 participants, if every one of us here leave the place with a new commitment and with the energy to even make change happen even more. Well, we are living an unprecedented challenge in the human history. And we see today the first real impact of all those issues. But today is not a day like the others. Today, here all together, it's the day of the largest gathering of entrepreneurial forces for the planet ever. And so we need days like that. We need days like that because, I don't know if we'll manage to solve all the global issues, if we'll manage to solve climate change, scarcity of resources, biodiversity crisis, and humanity. But what I can tell you is that all together here, we are our best chance. And when I see all of us here together, I just feel like we can only accomplish great things together. So I said that we were super happy to welcome you here, and that's why also I wanted to call on stage the managing director of this awesome and amazing venue, Emmanuel Marcovitch.
Wow, thank you. Good morning. Thank you, Santiago. I'm very glad to be here with you today to inaugurate this edition of ChangeNOW, the first one located in the Grand Palais. As Santiago said, the Grand Palais was built for 120 years ago for the iconic Universal Exhibition of 1900. And building this monument, 70,000 square meters, the largest glass roof in Europe, was a huge architectural challenge at the end of the 19th century and a testimony of faith in the future. Since its opening, the Grand Palais accompanies French and European history with key cultural events, fairs and shows, as well as sport and technological events, and of course, exhibitions. The Grand Palais has always been a place to discuss and foresee the future. Hosting the major industrial and commercial salons of the 20th century, it has witnessed the invention of technologies of all kinds, and for a few decades, it has been the place where progress was shown. But the ecological issues we are now facing remind us every day that progress doesn't mean the same as it used to in 1900. From the way we travel to the way we consume culture, we need to change now. Next year, the Grand Palais will close for major renovation works. And ecology is more a concern than it has ever been. When it reopens in 2024 for the Olympic Games, how producing exhibitions, hosting fairs, welcoming thousands and thousands of visitors a day, distributing cultural products with the lowest impact on the planet will be one of the greatest challenges for the Réunion des Musées Nationaux Grand Palais and for, of course, everyone here today. We will need to find answers to these questions. So I'm very, very happy that events like ChangeNOW can take place in the Grand Palais. They are crucial for the future. Thank you very much, Santiago, for organizing this here. And let's all together have faith in a future we will invent all together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Well, it's time now for me to leave the stage to the other changemakers. And I just want to say a word about the two first speakers of this 2020 edition, because they are speakers who really inspired us. The first one, because he's a pioneering figure of the positive impact. And I'm thinking about Bertrand Piccard of the Solar Impulse Foundation. Solar Impulse Foundation, who is one of the first partners we also had with us to create these events. And the second one is Boyan Slat, who also inspired us to create ChangeNOW. He contributed to inspire us for ChangeNOW because he's shown that some entrepreneurs can really tackle the largest and hugest global issues on the planet.